Time for second date update. And it's Ryan Seacrest with you. It is Sissany and Tanya. So this is a moment where we try and find out why someone's disappeared on you after going out with them. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but you want the peace of mind to know. That's a second date update. So anyway, Catherine reaches out and she's like, hey, listen, I went out with the guy I've had a crush on for a long time, but here's the thing. I have no idea if it was a date or not.
Tricky.
I think it would be cute if you guys called him to find out from me.
Okay.
Have you been in a situation, Tanya, when you were dating, you know if it was a date or not?
Oh, remember that guy?
Yes. And it was so horrific because I remember I showed up to work. I had a big pimple, so I was wearing like zit cream to work. Like I was prepping for this date. I got all dressed up. I Ubered because I thought I was going to get drunk and like make out with him. And it was not a date. He ordered tea and
it was like a work.
It was like a work
ordered
thing.
tea.
Yeah.
I had this conversation the other day. We sat next to somebody that was on a date, and one person was having wine and one was having tea, and I couldn't stop eavesdropping, and I couldn't get past the fact that I felt like the person having the tea was not really into the guy. She was having tea, he was having wine. I mean, how judgmental, but I'm thinking the guy having wine's like relaxed and into the date. She's having tea.
But it's also January. Maybe, it's
it's
dry
like
January.
It's so awkward when you're like, oh, I'll get a sake.
I'll have a beer and
then
I'll have a tea.
Yeah, there's like, can I get a green tea?
I know,
I'm
it's
like,
so bad to think that, but it's true. Mm-hmm. All right. So anyway, Catherine is on the line with us now. Catherine, thanks for coming on. So what's confusing about this? Why do you think it could not be a date?
Well, it's complicated because of our history a little bit. So he is, so my sister is 2 years older than me, and we grew up in the Bay Area together, and they were like childhood friends, like, always over at each other's houses. And I was basically like the little sister that had a crush on him my whole life, basically. So now we both live in LA. So whenever we run into each other, we're always like, we should hang out, but it never happens because it's LA. So I actually, the other day, I was scrolling on Hinge and I saw him. So I decided to like his profile and we ended up matching, which was incredible. And he messaged me saying, well, I guess this is our excuse to like finally hang out. And we did. And we went and got drinks. We went for a walk and we hung out for a long time. And it was,
that's a date,
right? It was amazing. And I mean, he even my evidence is that like this is a date and everything was the waitress gave him the bill and he instantly grabbed it and he paid it. So
here's the thing. If you go, if you say very cutely, this is our excuse to hang out, then you go out for drinks, then you go for a walk. If you don't want it to be a date, you say friend or pal or buddy, or you talk about other women or something. Like you make it clear. Well, I think necessarily. Like, if he didn't want you to think that you were on a date, I think he would have been clear, right? I mean, why not?
Right. Well, we didn't, there was no, we never held hands or anything, which was weird because it was a walk. So I feel like that would be like a great time to do that.
Yeah.
And then we also didn't kiss.
Maybe not the first time.
When you make it clear, if you were out with somebody like that in those situations, wouldn't you make it clear that you want, somehow you'd cue them that this is friendly?
Yes, I would start talking about another guy. That's always like
right.
that would be my
Or
nice
hey,
too.
can I get some relationship advice from you?
Exactly.
I feel like you could help me out in this situation. Some subtlety like that. So, listen, that's just
so none
our
of that
view and our
happened, right?
No. I mean, we've been texting. No, there were no friend zone comments.
Okay.
No buddy, no pal.
That's how it all starts.
We've been texting. Exactly. Yeah. But the texting's been sweet, but I wouldn't say it's been flirty, Okay. I feel like it's 50-50 on who initiates,
Right. Hold on one second. Let's just find out. We're going to get his number. We're going to call him and go on the air. Second date update. Let's find out if this is platonic or if this lifelong friendship or lifelong relationship is going to be a relationship. We've got Mike on the line. This guy that Catherine has known for a long time. They've been family friends for a long time. She's always had a crush on him. They grew up in the Bay Area, and now they're together in L.A. He says this is our excuse to hang out. They hang out, they have drinks, they take a walk, but he didn't give her a cue. He or she, you didn't give a cue either, I guess, Catherine, to say that you thought this was a date. He didn't help you understand whether it was a date or a friendly hangout. I just think that if you wanted it to not be a date, somebody's going to be cueing somebody.
Exactly.
right? You just don't let it hang in the
I feel like we were both feeling it out is like what I'm thinking.
How
but I'm
long
just,
has
like,
it
too
been?
nervous to ask.
How long has it been since this?
It's been, I would say it's probably been like a week and a half probably since
So
we went out.
no initiation of like, let's hang out again.
No text?
No, but
Okay.
he's a really chill guy though. So I don't know. I'm just too nervous.
Here's the deal. He's chilling right now on hold, so be very quiet. I'm going to bring him up. We're going to see if we can find out, okay? Just
Great.
listen in.
Thank you guys.
All right. Hello, Mike?
Hello.
Hey, Mike, it's Ryan Seacrest. You're on the radio with us right now on the air. Thanks for hanging on. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, thanks. So, Mike, we're calling about a woman named Catherine that I guess you've known for quite a while through your families.
Yeah, I do know Catherine.
And
She's awesome.
great. So, tell me about you and Catherine, your relationship.
Basically, we, like through mutual friends and families, we've known each other for a long time, and we just recently hung out. I don't know if she told you.
She did tell me.
Yeah.
We actually did speak to Catherine. She's on the line right now listening to you. So let me just cut to it, Mike, since you know that she's spoken with us. Are you interested in Catherine romantically, or are you just being a good friend? Because it seems like on the date you went out on, the night you went out, it was left unknown.
Maybe. If she wants it to be a date, I guess it was a date. I don't know. Like, I don't like to put labels.
What did you
on
go
things,
into
so.
it thinking, and how did you leave thinking?
Again, if she didn't want it to be a date, then I guess it wasn't. I'd be happy to have it as a date. I just don't like to have, I don't like to put labels on things.
We were right.
Yeah.
He's open to it being a date, which is why he didn't make it clear it wasn't a date.
Exactly.
So Catherine is listening now, Mike. Mike, why don't you just ask her out?
Catherine, if you'd like to go on a date and call it a date, I would love to. We've known each other for so long, and I think it would be awesome.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm so happy. I felt a little crazy. I've just been going back and forth, and I'm so happy to hear that we had the same feelings.
Yeah, we've known each other for so long. I didn't want to put anything on it, and if you were cool with it being a date, then I guess it was a date. And I think we should actually go on an official date, though.
Nice.
All right. Well, this one's going to work out.
Okay.
I'm very excited.
Awesome. That's great.
So, Catherine,
Cool.
you're in.
Oh, no, I'm in. I'm so happy. Thank you, you guys.
All right.
Like
Well,
it.
happily ever
All right,
after
I'll see you
each
soon.
other. All right. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye. By the way, he sounded like Matt Money Smith. Is that who I'm thinking of? Matt Money, the sports guy?
I don't know. It sounded, yeah.
I was like, wait, is this Matt Money? So that's what was going on. He did kind of want it to be a date if she wanted it to be a date, which
She
is why he
did
didn't.
say he was very chill. I can feel the chillness from him.
Yeah.
He's very laid
so
back.
cringe.
Why was that cringe?
Because it's like we've all had these countless amount of times I've had these conversations, but hearing them publicly on the radio is so, I don't know, it's cringe. It takes me back.
I was happy for them.
But yeah,
I
it's
have
like
to
a
side
happy
with
ending.
Tanya. I even though I'm enthusiastic, I'm cringing a little bit.
You
too.
guys, let them be.